Hey everybody, it's Tom Chenault, and I hope you're having a great day. And if there's anything that you love to do, it's talk about something that might not be perceived as an attribute. And that happens to be in this day and age, not my weight. I get comments about that all the time. And that's okay with me. But I can actually do something about my weight, but I can't do anything about this crazy right eye of mine in a hurry. So here's what's going on. About November, I went to I noticed I was seeing double. And I looked in the mirror and you could tell that my eyes look different. And one eye is actually bulging a little bit and maybe a little smaller or a little bigger. And obviously, when you're seeing double like I'm seeing right now, I'm freaked out because I don't know what's going on. So yesterday on the podcast, a couple of people called me. One of them was really adamant about how bad I looked. He was actually worried about my health because I clearly looked bad. And, I think I look fantastic for age 71, and I didn't agree with him, but he had concerns, and I appreciate him dialing the phone to ask me what was going on. So there's two things that they're telling me I might have. One's called ptosis, which I have no idea what that means. And the other one is called thyroid eye disease, TED. And both of them just are basically seeing double. So this eye works great. It's 2020. This eye works great. It's 2020. They aren't focusing together. And something went haywire over here where it isn't my eyeball smaller or larger. It's got something to do with my eyelid. And or eye socket, something. And it makes it look that way, but it's not the truth. So that's what's going on. So I wear these prisms in my glasses, which are infuriating because they're so weird, especially with the light that going this way. You've got the light reflects through them and people wonder what's going on. And they tell me to clean my glasses that are already clean sometimes and all that jazz. But the crux of the matter is, if it can get fixed, I'm going to get it fixed. And I don't know how it gets fixed. But I'll tell you one thing right now. You can't measure me by how I look. You can't. You have no idea what's on the inside here. And you may have to, I may look like this forever. And I don't want you looking at me going, what's wrong with Tom? I want you going, what's right with Tom? I still have my heart. I'm in really, really good shape for my age. I do over 10,000 steps a day, months on end. I don't do virtually no gluten, virtually no sugar. I'm on it. I'm on it like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. They say when you get older, your flexibility is really, really important. Your balance is really, really important. And your endurance is really, really important. And looking like that Muscle Beach and, wanting to go beat up the guys, that ship has sailed. And the key now is just keep moving and doing all that stuff, which I'm doing a really good job of doing. But what's really happy for me is that my mind is so strong. I have got so much purpose. I've got so much legacy. I've got so much work left to do. And I've got two eyes. And I'm not saying I don't care if I only have one, but at least I have two. So whatever it is, hi, Paul. I love you, buddy. If I only have one, I only have one. But you know what you deal with? You play the card as it's dealt. Nancy, you're blind. You need to get, so the name of the game. And yeah, I was talking to a guy yesterday. That's pretty funny. And he was talking about my friend Char Murphy. And she's 85 years old. And he goes, she's so crazy. She takes 40 pills a day. I got one pill, and my one pill does more than that 40 pills. I go, let's think about this logically. Did you really mean to say that? Because here's Char, 85 years old, healthy as a horse, owns a bed and breakfast, really, really huge in nutrition, cooking with gas. I'm telling you what, I wouldn't be raining on the parades of people in their 80s that are still living the life hard. If she did it by not drinking alcohol and taking vitamins and minerals every day, I'm following her. That's what I want to be when I grow up. Hi, Christopher Hussey. Congratulations on that new book. Lisa Grossman in there, all these people. If you're a company owner, you should call Hussey, by the way, because the guy is going to make an unbelievable book in the very near future, and he's choosing one company owner to be in it. And I hope it's not some rich hedge fund company owner. I hope it's a network marketer turned company owner that can tell all the other network marketing company owners how to do it. Because Christopher Hussey's the real deal. So track him down if you want to. He's the best. Yeah, watching all the way from Ghana. Good for you. The name of the game. The name of the game is take care of yourself, everybody. You can do it. Take care of yourself. But if something happens where you don't look so good, talk about it. Get that elephant out of the refrigerator. Hello, Mike, Neil. I just talk, get the, talk about it. If you're noticing it and you're not asking me about it, then in your back of your mind, you're not listening to me because you think something's wrong with me, which is clearly true. It's just not my eye. Everything else is going to heck in a handbasket probably, but I don't care. I can't see it. I don't notice it. I love my life. I love my health. I love my wife. I love my family. I love contact mapping. I love my job, network marketing. I love sobriety. I get up every day with my hair on fire earlier than any of you and go to bed very, very late. Because I'm telling you one thing right now, I have work to do on this planet. God gave me a mission. I know what it is, and I'm going to do it. You only wish that was you. I promise you. Because instead of sitting in the lazy boy chair at age 65, waiting for the sun to come down so I can watch Netflix, I am going 100 miles an hour till they stick me in the ground. I want that for all of you. Just love like crazy, then love more. Fire your brain, hire your heart. Something happens to your eye. Believe it or not, there's something, Tempiza, there's a medication, and God is so great. I go to the doctor, I drive the Tesla P100D with the ludicrous button. Very, very expensive, very cool car. Park it right in front of the eye doctor. Walk in, go, I got a problem with my eye. He goes, you sure do. I said, what's the solution? He said, 6 shots in your eye. 6 shots in my eye. What's that all about? That sounds like 6 things that are going to hurt. He goes, yeah, and it's a little expensive. And I'm going, here we go. What does a little expensive mean? He said about $200,000. And I went, what? And he goes, yeah, about $200,000. And what went through my mind right that second, because I'm so arrogant, is I drove the wrong car. I should have driven my lumpy old Jeep. So anyway, now I'm in the prospect for $200,000 for the doctor box. And I'm freaking out. And I come home. And this appointment lasted for hours. Walk in my house. I'm still rattled about that whole deal. There's a guy in my house that I've known for many, many years, loves everything about life, just moving to Panama, wanted to say goodbye. So I'm talking to him, and he goes, you look a little rattled, and what's going on with your eye? I said, here's the deal. And I started telling him, and then I mentioned the 200 mockingly. He goes, oh my God, I had that. I go, what? And he goes, I didn't know that Medicare and Medicaid would handle it, that they paid the bill. I go, what? He goes, yeah, you don't have to pay the $200,000. Your insurance will cover it. I go, what? He goes, and it worked. It worked. I was exactly like you. And I did it, and it worked. What are the odds of that? What are the odds? I'd never, ever had a conversation with anybody about it. I'm freaked out about it. I didn't freak out. But guess what? I came in the house, brought it up, and here was the solution right in front of my face with a testimony from a guy that had done it. I said, how much did the shots hurt? He goes, not much. I go, how long did it take it for a work? He started working right away. I'm flipped out. So who knows? I may do that. I don't know. I've got another guy got me on a really, really strong cleanse to try to see if that helps it. He's positive this has got something to do with my liver. So I don't know. Another person, thyroid eye disease, it obviously has something to do with your thyroid. I don't know. That's why they call them doctors. They don't call them Tom Chanel. I'm not an internet doctor. I don't go get on Google and try to figure stuff out. I listen to experts and follow their lead. But I'll tell you one thing right now. I love all of you. And don't worry about Tom Chanel. He's right here. And he loves you. And that's that simple. I'll see you all later. Thank you for letting me have a minute of your life.